Hello, my amazing Law of Attraction Key community. I am so excited to have you here, and I'm really excited to talk about my topic for today, which comes to me by way of a client who, let me quickly explain her situation. So for the last, I would say, 5 years, her business, which is completely hers, had gone through this incredible period of time where it was just like all of this momentum, and she loved it and she felt great about it. And not only that, she literally would talk to me and she'd be like, Kristen, it's the money is just, it's coming, and I don't necessarily know where it's coming from, but it's the coolest experience ever. So that's what several years has been like for her. Now, this past 9 months or so has been a different story. Her business is still doing well, but she said, now I can't figure it out. But now the money feels hard. It feels hard to get it. It feels like a struggle. I don't necessarily like the same things that I liked before, that I just, because it all feels burdened. She's like, I can't figure it out. So we retraced her steps a little bit. And I said, okay, well, so describe to me during those years, those incredibly abundant, and by the way, financially, none of it's really changed. The difference was her internal abundance. So I said, during the time where you felt the abundance, what was going on versus right now when you're not feeling the abundance, what's going on? She thought about it. She's like, well, I don't know. I said, well, what's your attitude right now? She's like, I'm just trying to get as much to come in so that I can save it, so that I'm okay going on. And I said, okay, well, that sounds like a struggle-filled mindset. What was your mindset like when the money, as you used to put it to me, was coming from who knows where, and it was the coolest feeling? And she said, well, it was like fun. It was interesting. It was cool. It was fun. And I said, okay, so interesting, cool, fun, like, let's get a little more specific. And she said, huh. I said, what? She said, well, I just realized something. She said, during that time, I would decide on like a fun goal that had nothing to do with my survival. So like, I want to go to Hawaii, and I want to be able to spend $10,000 in Hawaii. And she said, so then I would just kind of focus on that. And sure enough, the money would get there much faster than I planned on it. She said, or like, and then she was on a roll. She was like, oh my God, she was all fired up, and it was so funny. It was like seeing a different person. She said, oh, and then there was a period of time where I was like, you know what, I really want to, she said, and this wasn't from a fear thing. This was like empowered woman moment. I want to build up a really great nest egg for myself, where so if everything goes away, I don't even have to think about it, because I know I have at least a year to live. So I made that, my intention. And then, boy, that happened like so quickly. It was unbelievable. And I said, hold on, stop. I just figured it out. She said, what? She was like, whoa, what is it? I said, you just said it perfectly. You had an intention for your money. So during that time, it wasn't just about what you said you're feeling right now, which is just get more, because you need it to be okay, right? That's panic. That's real fear-based. What it was then was you were actually kind of having fun. Am I right? She said, oh my God, it was so much fun. It was a blast. And then when it would happen, it was like, oh my God, this is really cool. Like, I didn't even need that to work, but it did. And this is really cool. I said, okay, so we're missing a couple of elements now. The fun and the intention for the money. She's like, oh my God, that's it. My intention somehow shifted to survival. She said, wow, that's really cool. You have to tell people about this. I said, okay, I promise I will tell people about this. She said, no, seriously, you have to tell people, because even when I was making like no money in a month, I still could have done this and it would have been fun. And I promise you, it would have freed up my energy around money. I said, yeah, you're absolutely right. So I'm going to tell everybody, I promise. So that's why I'm here right now telling you about this. People really freak out about money, and I get it. We all can go there and struggle, and like suddenly it feels like I don't have enough and I just need more so that I'll be okay. Here's the problem with more. More is a really non-specific amount. Like, what is more? Here's a penny. You feel better? No. So what is more? And I don't mean going to the panicked place of then I need $1 million, and so that's stress and pressure. Instead, give your money a fun intention. and it can be small. So right now, if you're really struggling, maybe it's just, oh, the fun intention of, I have enough that I can go see a movie every single month. Okay, so it can be a really small fun intention, and then as your momentum grows, you can create larger fun intentions. And actually, I would even suggest in there that you always have large ones and small ones, because it keeps it fun, it keeps it varied, it keeps it interesting for yourself, so that then you don't default into, oh my God, I just need more. Okay, so that's what I want you to think about. Start having fun. Even if you really feel like you're struggling with money right now, I promise you, that feeling, that attention on it, even though it's completely natural to go there, it's actually only clamping down. It's constricting around the money. And this is true, by the way, for everything in your life. So I want you to really focus on this. Give your money an awesome, fun intention. Go small at first, but decide to do it right now, and you will be on your way to opening up your entire awareness around money and your willingness to receive money, again, in a fun way, so that, like my client, you actually feel the abundance, as opposed to just having more money. Okay, so make this your focus. I can't wait to hear how it goes for you. Ask me your questions, leave me your comments, let me know how you're doing, and until the next time, keep going big. Bye-bye, everyone.